Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Aisha from Bags of Style. In today's video, I wanted to talk about Amazon luxury-inspired bag and should the luxury houses be worried about the increase of them. Anyway, if you guys are new to my channel, what are you waiting on? Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Come join the family. We talk about everything bag related from contemporary all the way to luxury. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. And let's get into this discussion video. Okay, everybody. So, like I stated, I wanted to talk about Amazon Luxe-Inspired bags. And the reason why this topic grabbed my attention was that I think every video that YouTube kind of suggests to me now is Amazon inspired bags, jewelry, clothing, all of those things. So it got me thinking is that if I see something on Amazon and it looks just like Speedy, how does that work? So that's why I wanted to do this video and to kind of just do a quick little dive into it and just let's have a discussion. So the very first thing that I wanted to really focus on is what is this whole Amazon Luxe-Inspired when it comes to bags? I've seen, honestly, I've gone into Amazon and typed in and said, Coach this or Gucci this, especially if I'm looking for more of an insert, because one thing about me, I keep insert in all of my I keep insert in all of my bags. So I usually go to Amazon to find insert and things like that if I don't want to order from like Zamoni or any of those things because it takes so long and I want like 2-day shipping and things like that. So in doing that, I've seen where I type in something for like the Gucci Mamant and they bring a bag that literally kind of look like the Gucci Mamant for like fraction of the cost. And I'm like, oh my God. So the question that I really wanted to pose is, are luxury brand at risk from these affordable alternatives? Because that's basically what Amazon is doing, is giving you alternative, right? It's not a complete dupe. It's not a complete like it's not a replica, but it's a dupe. Like, should I try this design? And another brand that is so big in there is the Bottega, and I'll get into that and everything like that. So let's talk about this whole mimicking design. So like I stated, is that like the Bottega Jody, guys, you literally can go in and buy a Bottega Jody inspired look from Amazon in every color, every size. And I was like, oh my God. And honestly, none of these luxury houses are exempt from that, because I've seen bags that are like, oh my goodness. Like I've seen like bags like the Gucci Mamant. I've seen like Celine bags and all of those with the mimic design, but it doesn't say that, you know, with the replica where it's trying to pass off as the real thing. These have like off-name brand and everything like that, but the design are so exact. Another brand that was like there is like the Kurt Geiger, you know, the little basket thing that they had came out, the basket clutch. I mean, all of Kurt Geiger's bags are on Amazon inspired. A lot of Louis Vuitton bags are inspired as well. And when it comes to that, is that, as you can see, I'm going to put pictures on the screen while I'm talking so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. But really what I wanted to focus on is what in regards to consumers' preference when it comes to affordable and luxury. We know one of the biggest thing right now is the luxury market, right? All of these bags are ridiculously expensive for no reason. 99% of the luxury bags are out of reach for so many people. But people still want to get the, you know, the design. They will still want to get the feel of it before they actually even invest in it. So for example, now a Chanel classic flat medium that used to be what, $5,000 a couple of years back, it's now over $10,000. So in that case, how do you measure that? How do you say, well, this is what this is, and if you want a Chanel classic flat, you got to go pay $10,000, when that's why it's pushing so many people now to go to the inspired look to go to replica. Let's be honest. A lot of people want the look, but they don't want to pay for that, and I don't blame them. Why pay for so much when right now the whole inflation and everything, the way the economy is going is just crazy. So why go spend over $10,000 for a bag when you can see the same design on Amazon that look exactly the same, and you can buy it and walk around with it, right? Because at the end of the day, who's going to stop you and say, oh, well, guess what? That's definitely not a real thing. Well, some people do that, but a lot of people don't care. They don't look at that. So that's the other thing, is that and then another thing that's pushing this whole Luxe-Inspired is the younger generation. The younger generation are more gravitating to budget-friendly option than they are to luxury houses. So a couple of years back, as a younger person, if I just went and got my first job, I know I can go into Louis Vuitton and I can afford a bag because one of my paycheck, I can use it or something, because if I don't have full responsibility and I still live home with my parents, I can go and go buy it. But now even a Louis Vuitton, never full, it's over $2,000. There used to be a couple of hundred. And then now even the toiletry, like the little pochette Matisse that used to be like $200-300 is almost $1,000 or even more now. So it's really pricing out a lot of people, and the younger generations really don't care. They don't their thing is that, listen, I have the same, it look just like it. I don't care if it's brand name or if it's not brand name. I still get the look that the brand name one gets, and I pay a fraction of the cost because now I'm responsible for A, B, C, Z. So that's one of, I think, the biggest thing that's really driving is the market trend and also the consumer's behavior. But then now let's talk about the quality aspect of things, is that the Luxe-Inspired. So let me hit this. Let me hit the nail out of, let me get this whole thing out first. Is that we used to buy luxury because we are like, they use the best material. It's high quality. You can pass it off generation to generation to generation. That was the reason why a lot of us went and spent money to buy luxury, because we were like, hey, listen, I'm going to buy this bag one time and I can use it for over 10, 15, 20 years. I can even pass it down to my daughter, to just a bunch of different people in my family if I don't have kids and all of those things. That was the reason why you buy luxury, because of the quality, and also you buy luxury because of the name, right? Because of the house. Whether it's Louis Vuitton, Chanel, any of those, you buy luxury because of those. But now the sad part is that a lot of these luxury houses, their quality level has decreased significantly, guys. They have, case in point, Chanel. You're paying $10,000 for a bag when literally you walk out with the bag and the bag look like it should have been like $10. Let's be realistic. So now, and the sad part is that you see the inspired ones sometimes are better made than the luxury house. And it's sad that I have to say that, because you want to say, okay, I buy it because of quality. So if I buy the inspired one, it might not be of great quality. So all of that kind of aspect of things. But now, unfortunately, some of these designer houses, it's just factory made. It's like, oh, we need to pop out. We need to bring new releases, where the quality is no longer there. Like, if you look a couple of years back, Louis Vuitton canvas was way thicker than what it is right now. And I get the whole reason of the cracking and stuff, so they wanted to make it lighter. But there's a lot of Louis Vuitton pieces, you look at it and you're like, this should have never passed inspection. Like, why is it on the sales floor? And why am I paying a couple of thousands of dollars when this is not even 100% what it needs to be? So that's the thing, is that, but on the other hand, is that a lot of these inspired ones, really, you're not buying it because of the quality. You're buying it, you're buying it because of the price, and you're buying it because you want that type of design. You want that same style. You have an idea of what you want, but you don't want to pay the price. And also, a lot of times you're buying that inspired look for you to test out first to see, okay, do I like this design? Do I like this style? Is this bag practical, that before I go and spend my full earned money on the real thing, let me try this first and see if I like it. And that's why the whole dupe exists and everything. Let me try this first and see if I like it. And if I do like it, maybe I would think about investing in the real thing. So a lot of influencers promote the whole thing of dupe, luxury inspired kind of thing, not replica. There's a big difference between replica and inspired or dupe. Okay, so even with me, I advise that and say, listen, sometimes you want to try it out, is because you might not even like the bag, and you don't want to go say you went and spent two, three, four, $5,000 on a bag and you really don't like it, because that's a costly mistake, where you can now say, you know what, let me try this, maybe $50, maybe $100, max maybe $200 bag, see if I really like it, see if it's gelling, see if it's my type of style, before I actually go and spend that big money. So that's one of the biggest reason why you see a lot of people are, trying it now and saying, okay, what is this and things like that. But like I said, in regards to quality, you're not buying it because it's great quality. You're buying it because you want to try it, and maybe it's a 1 or 2 or 3 times use. But some of these inspired ones, some of these dupes, they have great quality on there. Another thing, like I already spoke about, is with the whole influencers and the social media aspect of things, is that a lot of influencers, I don't call myself an influencer, but we all suggest, buy your dupe from Amazon, buy the dupe, test out. Me, I'm a firm believer is that before you go spend all that money, buy the dupe, see if you really like it, and if you do like it, then you go and do and buy the big thing. So case in point, in my case, was that the Coach Cassie and the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis. I tried the Coach Cassie and I love my Coach Cassie. I still got my Coach Cassie. I love this so much. I was like, okay, well, you know what? I will invest in the Pochette Métis. I invest in the Pochette Métis, but I didn't use it as much as I used the Cassie. But that was basically my idea into it. Like, I've never really bought an Amazon inspired bag or really a dupe. I think I buy more from a contemporary house that kind of, well, I think that's what it would be as a dupe, because they all copy each other when it comes to the style anyway. So that's when it comes to that aspect of thing. But a lot of social media, and that's why this whole conversation happened, was that I see so many YouTube videos that talk about Amazon inspired bags, Amazon inspired jewelry. I see a lot of social media influencers that promote buying inspired bags from Amazon and things like that, testing it out, see if you like it, see if it works for you, see if that style is what it's basically can easily transition into your wardrobe before you actually go and spend money on that. So when it comes to that, that's how I feel like social media plays a part in it. When it comes to the brand reaction, honestly, I haven't really seen anywhere where a brand has sued Amazon for or stopping them to say they shouldn't sell a specific design because it's like trademark and things like. I haven't really seen it, so I really don't know how they're responding when it comes to like the rise of affordable alternative, or what is their like strategy and things like that. But I feel like a lot of these luxury brands now do actually target. I think their biggest marketing now is that they target influencers, so they send them like free bags and stuff so that they could promote it, because they know the power of an influencer, especially in our society right now. So instead of them spending money on TV advertisement, they will send a free product to these influencers for them to promote it, to do ad about it. So I feel like that's how maybe that they're reacting, is saying, okay, well, I see this influencer is, talking about dupe for like a Bottega Jody. You know what? Let me send Bottega might see that and see how that post work with that influencer. So, okay, well, let's send them the real thing so that they can promote that and see if we can get some of that market from them sending over to Amazon. If we can get some of that market, because a lot of times people do that. They try the Amazon one, they love it, so they go and say, okay, well, I'll go invest in a Bottega one and things like that. So maybe that's how I feel like the luxury brands are reacting, is just tapping back into the influencer marketing strategy and then making sure that they get their product out there as well, in front of the consumer, because right now in front of consumer is social media and nothing else. And when it comes to that, in regards to like the dupe, to me, the dupe is like fast fashion, right? It's just like how you get clothing from like Shein and those things like that. I kind of wonder is that what would be the future implication for that type of things, right? What would that look like? And also, how would that really affect the luxury market? Would they need to like revamp themselves? Would they need to find different ways to connect to the consumer? Because before, like, case in point, Chanel. Chanel is one of those people that are like, you know what, too many people have our bags, so now we're going to jack the price up so it's not attainable anymore, because we want to keep the illusion of luxury. So we know Hermes with the whole Hermes game, where you got to be offered a bag, even though they're like, oh, we want our bags to stay in the consumer's hand. People are still going to sell it on the secondhand market. They're just going to jack the price up. Like fashion file and stuff, you can get Hermes 25 or 30, but the prices are ridiculous. But let's go back to this. So I feel like the way they will really look into it is like, how does that play a part? Some luxury houses like Saint Laurent did drop their price to attract more customers to come in for a lower price point, while you have like Louis Vuitton that still got pieces that are in the thousand for like first luxury shoppers and all of those things. So maybe that's how it will. That's what the future implication will be for the luxury fashion houses. But what would be the future implication for the dupe? Because I feel like that also will play a part in regards to the whole environmental issue, because these dupe, where do they end up at? They end up either at Goodwill, or they end up in the trash and things like that. So how would these dupe feature implementation affect just our environment? Because most of those are going to trash. It's not like with the luxury house, where if you don't like a bag, like let's say I'm done and tired with this bag, I can turn around and consign it, or I can send it to Fashion File and say and get a portion of my money back. But at least it keeps the life of the bag going, compared to these dupe where you can't sell it back. All you can do is trash it, or give it to maybe a family or a friend, or donate it, but you can't trash it. So how does that play a part into it? So in my final thought process is that I feel like the Amazon dupe is a great starting point for a lot of people to get their feet wet before they actually really invest in these bags, because these bags are not cheap. Even this is like what, over 1,500 I think now. So I feel like I will promote it and say, you know what, go ahead and try it first, see if you like it, see if you like the design before you actually spend money on it. And if you do like the design and stuff like that, then go ahead and invest in the real thing. But I don't know how, some people are against that. Some people are like, no, I'm gonna go buy the real thing. If I don't like it, I'll return it before that, or I would just sell it back to Fashion File and things like that. But what do you guys think? Leave it in the comment below. Do you think that the Amazon Luxe-Inspired bag market is affecting luxury houses, or do you think it's helping them? Because at the end of the day, it's bringing new consumers. Is bringing new consumers in to appreciate the design of these houses, because these houses, this is their design, this is their trademark. So do you feel like the Amazon inspired bags are actually helping helping the luxury houses to bring in more new consumers, because now they're aware, like, oh, okay, so I like this bag, who actually makes the authentic one, who makes the rare thing, and then bringing them in for them to actually shop? Leave it in the comment below. Let's have a discussion, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.